In every thriving garden, one thing is certain. Plants need nitrogen.
It's the building block of life, critical for healthy leaves, robust growth, and vibrant yields.
Nitrogen is essential, but most plants can't use the nitrogen that's most abundant. Nearly 80% of the air around us is made of nitrogen gas, a form that's unusable by plants.
But we have a solution. Today we're talking about nitrogen fixers. We've spoken before about my favorite ground cover, peanut grass. It looks like clover. It outcompetes a lot of the ground weeds. Great living mulch. It even makes an edible flower. Tastes like bean sprouts. It does really well in both sun and shade. And every time you mow your lawn, you're feeding that lawn. But there's more to nitrogen fixers than just ground cover. There's bushes, trees, and even vines. Today, we're gonna look at a few of those. Let's go. This is Crotalaria. Crotalaria is a shrub-sized nitrogen-fixing legume. It's a large family that contains many different species. Some of them are even edible, but this isn't one of them, so you won't be seeing me take a bite today. The common name is rattlebox, and the seeds come conveniently packaged in these little tiny boxes. So if you see it on the side of the road, grab a few of these little rattle boxes and you've got yourself a new nursery of Crotalaria on the way. You just crack this open, sprinkle the seeds around, and before long, you're gonna have a nice little patch of Crotalaria. It'll grow back from chop and drop, so it makes a fantastic living fertilizer. It's a fantastic companion plant.
Here's how it works. Nitrogen-fixing plants form a unique partnership underground with special soil bacteria, most commonly rhizobium. These bacteria live in nodules on the plant's roots. The plant sends signals to the bacteria in the soil. In response, the bacteria enter the root hairs, form nodules, and begin converting atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia.
This is Inga edulis. It's a fairly fast-growing tree that makes a lot of leaf litter. Indigenous to South America. Underneath the tree, it creates all of this mulch that is really good for fungus and bacteria growth. It's also called the ice cream bean because it makes these ice cream beans. You might know nitrogen fixers or legumes as the pea family. It makes these bean pods covered in this white fluff that tastes kind of vanilla and sweet. That's why it's called the ice cream bean. The seeds are even edible. You can throw them into a stir fry. My dogs like to eat them. It's a growable dog treat, and there are over 200 different species. It's also pretty tasty. A lot of times the seeds will sprout inside the bean, and that's what's happened here. You can see it's already trying to make a baby. They're easy to grow. They grow pretty quickly. They respond well to chop and drop. It's a really good nitrogen-fixing tree. This is the Hong Kong orchid tree. It doesn't make anything edible, but it does bring all the bees. It brings all the pollinators. They love it. It smells really good. Can't really place the smell, but it smells amazing. Propagation is usually through air layering. It's not a super fast grower. I wish it were a little quicker, but it adds an amazing amount of beauty to the yard. And it's nitrogen fixing. This amazing looking thing is also a nitrogen fixer. It's a vine we have climbing up our rainbow eucalyptus tree called a blue jade vine. It doesn't have much of a smell, doesn't produce anything edible. The pollinators love it, and it's just incredible looking. It looks like something out of an alien movie or some alternate dimension.
But just because something is nitrogen fixing doesn't necessarily mean it's a friend to the garden. This is an albizia, an invasive but nitrogen fixing tree. It's native to southwestern and eastern Asia and was introduced from Indonesia to Hawaii in 1904, primarily as an ornamental tree used to control erosion due to cattle farming. After the sugarcane industry collapsed, albizia were quick to fill in the void, spreading across the islands. These trees can grow up to 20 feet in their first year and up to 150 feet if left unchecked, raining its large brittle branches on the land below, causing millions of dollars worth of damage during storms. They start spreading their seeds after only 4 years using the wind to disperse them. Rather than using poison, we do our best to control these trees before they become a problem. Using a chainsaw and a wood chipper, these trees quickly become nitrogen-rich mulch.